Hi guys, I'm Sakina from Careers Portal and I'll be giving you a guide on how to apply for Sassa jobs. So if you're interested, keep watching. Careers Portal is your one-stop shop when it comes to finding learnerships, internships and bursaries, as well as any information you may need about studying and your future career. The South African Social Security Agency, which we know as Sassa, is a government entity that is not only responsible for distributing social grants to millions of its clients, but also has job opportunities for job seekers. Like most government jobs, vacancies for Sassa are published on official government platforms. Here are the steps you need to follow to apply for Sassa jobs. First, you'll have to go to the Sassa website. Then, on the Sassa homepage, on the left-hand side, you'll see the word vacancies. Click on it. Then, you will have a list of advertised vacancies with the advert at the top of the list being the latest vacancy that has been advertised by Sassa. Browse these Sassa vacancies by clicking on the adverts individually to see which positions are open and to view the requirements. At the end of each advert, there are contact details such as an email address to send your CV and documents, and also a contact number for any inquiries in relation to the published vacancy. Then choose a vacancy of your choice, then email the required documents along with a proper filled Z83 form. Here are some tips on how to fill out a Z83 form.
First, you'll have to download the Z83 form if you're choosing to post or physically hand it in. You also have the option of emailing your Z83 form. So from here, we'll deal with things in sections according to how they're labelled on the form. Under section A, be sure to fill in your correct reference number. This can be found on the job advert. If you're available immediately, you should then put immediately in block letters. Under section B, fill in your surname and full name. Then fill in your date of birth. And if you're South African, you only need to fill in your identity number. If you're a foreigner, you'll need to fill in your passport number, mark an X under the correct choice under the race section, and then answer yes or no for all of these questions. Now, for section C, circle which method of correspondence you'd prefer to use for communicating. Under contact details, if you circled post, you need to fill in your postal address. If you circled email, fill in your email address. And for fax, fill in your fax number. And for telephone, fill in your telephone number. I've chosen fax, so I would fill in my fax number. And as for languages, you'd have to fill in for the speak row. You'll then say whether you're good, fair, or poor under each language in each block. And for the write or read column, you'll do the same. Now, we're at section C. Here you're giving education history, and this should be from the most recent to earlier. So I'll start with writing down my university, and next to that, I would write my qualification obtained and the year, which is 2020. And you do the same for each of the qualifications you obtained, like high school, any other qualifications you have. In section F, you'll be giving your work history from your most recent jobs, and you would name the position held and when you started and the end date and why you left. Then they're asking you to write down when you worked. Then they ask if you're previously employed in the public service and is there any condition that prevents you from reappointment. I'll make a crossover and say yes, and then under yes, you'll provide the name of the previous employing department and indicate the nature of the condition. Under section G, you're dealing with references. First, you write the name of the person. I'll write Bobby, and you'd have to say the relationship with this person, and I'll say he's my boss, and repeat this for all your references, and then you'll need to sign here and put the date there. You'll also need to make sure that you initialed every single page at the bottom, and you'll also need to attach a CV and other additional documents such as driver's license, matric certificate, and ID. You will then either post, hand deliver, or email to the address you were given in the job advert.
Comment down below your job search tips and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks for watching and see you next time.